else, though. Still, let's get that done. Interpommern is done. Jake, do you think colonial nations are crap? I do. They can't even defend against their own rebels. Pathetic. Well, you're the overlord. You're the one that's meant to deal with that. Oh, come on, guys. Time to fall. No diplomats to sue for peace with either. But you're almost done checking out that claim, so we'll be okay. And thanks for the free war score. All I need is Newmark and we're out of here. Oh, that's right, I'm now over my colonial allowance. I bet you took this island too, didn't you? Yeah. But this appears to be all you have so far. I'll take it all. Must deny them Spanish Iberia. Spanish Siberia. Well, and Spanish Iberia, why not? Okay, we can deal with you now. Gib. People aren't going to be very happy, but when are people ever happy? Unfortunately, setting's expensive because it's an estuary. That's just something we're going to have to do. Free to take. And you cannot refuse. Claim Minsk. Well, I mean, sure, why not? You're still vassal attitude, which is what I want to see. That I didn't want to see already. Well, it'll do you no good. In fact, I was meant to be declaring war on you whilst I'm busy with everyone else. But we are pretty busy at the moment. Maybe I should declare war anyway. Right, we can't spare you right now. A simple small stack should be able to disperse you. The rest of our troops need to take care of the rest of this. Well, let's hope nobody else joins that coalition because I need to take you out on your own. 8, 7, 6, getting there. Carl to lead everything. He's the only competent ruler we've had for generations. Why? Why in that one province? Oh well, it's done. What's done is done. At least it allows me to core this land when I take it. And it'll be dirt cheap to take in this war. They will call upon the coalition members Austria, Lithuania. What, Austria's still in the coalition? Well, too bad. They can't join this war since they're already in another. The only person that could join is Genoa. And Genoa, give me your land. Specifically Podlasie and some of this land that I can give to Novgorod. So, with you out of the war, next up is remove Saxony. Thing is, I can probably remove Saxony anyway. We have some of their land, and although I kind of want it, since it's in the Lubeck trade node, I have nothing else to add to that. I simply want it. It'll only take 3 years to core, and I think this land's going to take a bit more than 3 years. This war, rather. We have 6, 5, and 3, which is 14. Adding 9 takes it to 23. Oh, they'll change their mind soon enough. Now I need a small stack with which for everyone to attach to. This 19 stack, make you a nice clean 10 stack. So everyone attached to you. The 9, don't bother with. The rest certainly don't bother with. Everyone else get to Mecklenburg. We'll sort you out as troops. Couldn't hurt to have another 10 stack that others attached to. Organize our army. You folk who are designated Lithuanian killers. Hopefully Novgorod helps us out with that, but there's no guarantee. Remember, Jake, declare war on Bohemia before you peace out Austria. That's not possible, unless Austria somehow loses electorship. You cannot declare war on a member of the Empire whilst you are at war with the Emperor. Bear that in mind, it'll do you well to know. Gee, did we lose all our cannons somehow? No, this is all we ever had. Oh well. Onwards and downwards. Another disgusting province that I think they only just finished off, did the Spaniards. Well, no problem, we'll just have to take it all. Check that, Sammy. Eventually I'll have to take that one too. Hold on. I forgot to forge that claim. Too bad. So we have a couple of half-decent stacks here, which we could use to back ourselves up with. We'll get them into a favourable position down here. Once we have Saxony fully under carpet, he should agree to giving us Altmark. Almost. Almost. That's odd. Why are Poland and Novgorod now exiled? Where were they? Well, I suppose. What does it really matter? See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't really want this province revolting on me when it's got all that nationalism. I don't have the troops to deal with it. Do I erect an army over here for peacekeeping? It's distant overseas, so it'll take a while to be done. But it's probably slightly quicker than just marching them over. Godspeed. Alright, let's live the dream. Can I beat his 6th shot? Should be you. Alright, do your thing. Let's get a feel for these. Yeah, 2% a pop should be no problem. Somebody suggested they might have other colonies around here, but I can't get to them, so too bad. Jake, when do you plan to annex Novgorod? Not for quite a while. They need to get this land and this land. And I've been feeding them money so that they build provincial improvements, which saves me paper mana later on. Specifically Novgorod, check that out. Road network going and everything. Alright, Saxony, you willing to give it up yet? Just a little bit more. Another one bites the dust. Good job on not dying. Right, let's use your 1 siege prowess and hopefully get this done a little bit better. No, not new mark. How will I cope? Actually, how will I cope? I actually want that one done fairly soon. Anything delaying these cores is a bad thing for me. Oh, jeez. What is with the path thing sometimes? It's like it doesn't recognize that I have access to the HRE. Right, he's not doing anything else. Retreat. Well, not retreat. We are advancing towards future victory. Jake, do you have Diplo relations to kick Saxony out? What's that? Jake, do you have room in your Diplo relations to annex and kick Saxony out again as a vassal? I have no reason to do that. I've already cored half of their land. Jeez, that is not pretty. Oh, that really isn't pretty. Gonna have to help them out with that. Not that I really have the rulers to do that with, but... 5 siege! Holy cow! Just when you thought you'd seen everything in this game. Right. 5 siege, get on to Leipzig once you're done. Oh, come on. I ain't got time to bleed. My man is almost called Troll, the sieging god. Five siege, I thought 3 was the max cap. The max cap is 6, but you're very unlikely to see it. Straight away get a claim on you, because we've got nothing better to do with our diplomats. I suppose improving relations with Novgorod is one of those things. Alright, looks like they're done with their distraction and they are moving north like the hungriest of hungry hippos. I want this guy out of the war pretty soon, please. Because they're kind of encircling us. And we're losing a lot of money here. I'm paying quite a lot for these advisors. Although I do want them. Let's go for the cheaper alternatives. Damn, his discipline, not his discipline, his tactics are going to murder me. Oh, we're actually not going to have enough space in this province for all these troops. Well, can't deny backup. Right. Come now, Saxony, time to just give us the land. Gee, how can I use that 5 siege general best to my advantage then? Do I frog march my way over to his capital? Or do I do something a bit worse with it? Who's to say? Alright, good, we can take Altmark. Because it's a holy war, we didn't have to pay anything for it. Let's just core it straight away. And chew on that 92% overextension. Now our troops don't exile because we're still in the HRE, so we still have military access. Still a lot of people to fight in this war, but good thing we took quantity. Now, plains, woods, mountains. Do we take his capital? Do we trash his prestige? I'm starting to think I want to trash his prestige. Let's wreck him. Could fight him in airs. It's mostly plains. He has 4 maneuver though, we certainly don't. He could well get the hills. I mean, this is Austria we're talking about, and he has backup coming. I don't think it's wise for us to take him out quite like that. But we'll see where he's going to the north. That would be an easier way to divide you. It would be a river crossing for us, but I doubt you could get much worse than woods. Here come that coalition. I don't remember our troops being this battered. This will not end well for us. Save a miracle of dice rolls. See, we do outnumber them, but that extra tactics, that extra morale. We still have 28,000 in reserves. He has roughly 7,000 in reserves. 8,000 in reserves? 4,000 in reserves. It's gonna all be in the dice rolls here. Down to 9,000 in reserves. But he's out. If we can just push this a little bit better than that. Good. He had a lot of backup cannons, but when cannons go in the front row, they're just going to burn. Phew! It's a victory for Tanner, but at what cost? We lost a lot more men than he did. 70,000 down the tubes. Definitely a good idea to step back for a moment. Whew! Right, that's promising, but we still don't have any more in the way of places to colonize. Or do we? No, we do not. Well, we can make do with what we've got. And yeah, let's definitely let our men regain some numbers. Who's the one that people attach to? I'm to attach to you. That 10 stack is fine though. Whew. Jake, how close are you to Mill 16? Oh, a couple of years away yet. Made worse, I'm sure, by the fact that I need war taxes to keep this war not costing me an arm and a leg. Pyrrhic victory is still a victory! Oh my goodness, he bounced back fairly quickly. His manpower is probably beyond incredible. But you know, France, this is an ideal time for you to fight. If you could just, you know, stop taking it to the New World. One idea is that I could just peace out Austria. But I do want to rinse him. If I could just smash Austria so hard that he loses all, he would lose that union over Hungary, and then France would hopefully start chewing into him in his as his own accord. In fact, we'll make that the war goal. We're gonna crush you. But then again, I do need to sell this land back, and I really need to get Krakow. Ah, woe is me. Can't culture convert it because it's got nationalism. Crazy. But you have a ton of reserve dosh. I know, but I always like to have lots of dosh. And once we get these cores done, we can afford to take a lot more land as well, so that'll work in our favour. Finally, we're done with this disgusting land. Doesn't appear that he's colonized anything else. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That'll be fine. Going on the offensive before I have Mill 19 is suicidal. But I need to do it. It's a guy to do. Yeah, I know Austria's emperor are making it incredibly hard to pound their prestige, but I gotta try. I knew it. Oh wait, no, that's me. I thought that was France going to war with them. Although France is revving up their military expenditure, what have they got planned? There's a concern. What if Bohemia joins that coalition against us? That's a good incentive to get out of the war with the Emperor quickly. But the alternative is just improve their relations. That would work too, right? Trouble is this land. 6, 8, 1, 3. I could nearly max out. Sorry, my mind's in various places at the moment. So in 2 years, less than that, we will have no overextension, so I can take up to 25 and keep the war rolling. Three, 4, 12, 18. Yeah, that would do. I could take all this land off of Lithuania, assuming it wasn't too much. No centres of trade, so it should be okay-ish, maybe. Slowly feed it to Novgorod. Then very swiftly declare war on Bohemia before they start thinking it's a good idea to join a coalition against me. But I still want to trash Austria. I mean, who wouldn't? God no is down. Start getting our troops back to useful locations for the main fight. Oh my. Aha! I no longer need to guarantee you, I just need to warn Bohemia. Which is probably going to make them hate us a bit more. No? Huh. Okay. Good. Didn't like having it guaranteed anyway. And that guarantee goes on till... Nice of it to tell me. Yep. Oh well. That's not a province we need to take at all. Right, support here is 17. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 I'll have to do. The rest of you get out. Whilst I consider what to do right now. Seems we're back up to full strength, but we don't quite have the next tech. So what I could do... Well, actually I can think of nothing better to do than just hang back. Things will go my way yet. Jake France has a Regency Council. Oh, so they do. No, guarantees don't last forever. I think they last 25, or maybe that's warnings. Could I be misremembering? Shoot, I'm gonna call for peace with you, aren't I? Still want to fight Bohemia though. Right, some of those cores are almost done. That'll be a slight relief. Polotsk, huh? That's true. Instead of selling the land to Novgorod, which would take a chunk of time, I could just annex and release Polotsk. It'd be small enough to do it. All they need to do is get a core there. Although I also need Novgorod not to kill them. That I could probably do. Also, I've yet to get a feel for how much you cost. You're 182, and I want to vassalize you, or maybe annex and release you when this is all you have. Not like you have cores on my land. That goes to Poland. Gee, that doesn't make it any easier, does it? Well, if they just get a core on that province, that'll be okay, surely. How far do I have to go to reduce them to vassalizable? Bearing in mind they're Christian, so I would get the stability events from them as well. So if I did that to them, I could vassalize what's left and release this as Polotsk.